Hi everyone, happy Friday. All right, there it is. Happy Friday, happy Memorial Day weekend. This is Diane, and thank you for joining. We're going to do a quick 15-minute card today. Of course, it always turns out to be a little longer because I tend to chat and show you some other things along the way, but these cards can be done in 15 minutes. And here is the list of supplies for today's card. I'm using a variety of dies. And I'll go through those here in just a minute. And of course, because this is Memorial Day weekend, we are going to make a card remembering those folks who made this weekend possible for us to enjoy our picnics with our family and friends and stuff. So we're going to make a red, white, and blue card. Ready? Hi! There we are. Oh, I turned my light around here because it's been shining in my eyes when I'm making my cards. So, I'm afraid it looks a little dark. Let's see if I can get this up a little bit closer. Cords and everything. So, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We're good here. I don't have my card put together for today, but I do have lots of stuff that I pulled out to use. I wanted to show you that you can use a lot of the supplies that you have. You know, as usual, there's those two schools of thought. Get rid of things that are retired and only use current product to share with your customers and friends. Or keep using the stuff that you love and show your friends and your customers how they can use products that they may already have. There we go, that's a little bit lighter. Okay, so let me flip you down here to tabletop. And the first card that I'm going to do, I have done before, not on video, but I must have done it at one time in preparation for a class or something, because I have a lot of the little flag stripes already die cut. And for that one, I've used the Swirly Scribbles Thinlits. This is really an old set, Swirly Birds. I wish they put the date on these. That would be fun to see just how old some of them are. Oh, you know what? My receipt's still in there. Oh, I should do that. I should keep that. Is that when I got this? Swirly Scribbles, yeah. So this was 2016. So yes, this one's kind of old. That's a good idea. I'm going to start doing that. That'll help me identify when some of these kits were, or these stamp sets were purchased. Might help you go back and think too about, oh yeah, I think I have that, or I might have had that, or whatever. Okay, stars. Stars come in, this is an old Wood Words and Wood Crate framelit dies, and there is a nice size star in this. Of course it's stuck, so we can use this star as a die. And actually, other than for your inside, I'm not doing any stamping. This is all die cuts today. Stars also, if you happen to have gotten so many stars out of the holiday catalog, you're set for life. Keep that baby. I, as a matter of fact, pulled out, when I did so many stars cards for Christmas, I kept all of my little swirls and extra stars and stuff that I cut out. So I pulled that out this morning thinking some of these swirls might be pretty if you had that set. You might want to add something like this to your card today. And our red, white, and blue cards are good. You know, 4th of July is coming up. I also went over and checked. I had bought paper at one time. I think it was a marine set. Marine as in biology marine. And I got it because it had a lot of red, white, and blue in there. And I had always figured that would be nice to make a birthday card maybe for my brother who is U.S. Navy retired. So I pulled that out, but it's more Night of Navy, and I'm using Blueberry Bushel Blue today. You can use whatever red, white, and blue colors you have. I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler and Blueberry Bushel with my basic white or Whisper White. But look out, so many stars. Wouldn't that be pretty on a fireworks 4th of July Day card? Cool, right? So anyways, I had all those little stars, so I pulled this out just in case I want to add something like that. And then I thought our swirly scribbles, which is going to make the stripes for our flag, we could also use out of the quite curvy and the curvy dies. There's a nice flag curve in this set too. So I did cut a couple pieces. I don't have the card put together. We're going to do that kind of the same way that we're doing the swirly bird or swirly scribbles. And then I pulled out word dies that I had. So I pulled out Celebrate. This one's an old Sizzix one, Thank You. And Word Wishes. I think I've cut out Celebrate from that one as well. So any of those products would work making this patriotic card. Oh. And for embellishments, I just pulled out my handy dandy bag of leftover enamel pieces. I had some Star Designer Elements. These are really a pretty copper star. Found some little gold ones. I think these were from a paper pumpkin. And I think that blue is probably not going to look very nice, but there were some little silver ones, I think also from a paper pumpkin. And red. And then these are almost a pearlescent white. I don't know what those were from. And a couple little silver ones. And I think I even had more over there, but I thought if I can't find something out of there, oh, there's some little gold ones. There's always our basic rhinestones, right? Okay. So, I'm going to start, I'll do the swirly scribble ones first. And if I can pick up my cardstock. We have a piece of basic white, our 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock that was cut in half, scored and folded in half to get a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card base. Stick the phone over there so I can make sure I'm staying in the screen. And then I cut a red mat, and this again was Cherry Cobbler. And this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. This is just going to layer onto our white panel. And then I have another basic white. This was 4 by 5 1/4. And we can either do this card portrait or landscape. So we'll adhere the stripes first because then we can trim off the edges after we have the star stuck on me. Oh no, the stuff. And then I think I'm actually going to do it this way. I'm going to do it landscape. And I cut some of those so many stars out of Blueberry Bushel. And I cut the word celebrate also out of blueberry bushel. So then all we have to do is decide where we're going to adhere. So I'm going to start by adding this swirly stripes. Let me get my silicone mat here in case I get glue off the edge. I'll just use a little liquid glue. My die is kind of bending a little bit there. When I pulled my stripes out of there, my paper curled. A little bit of a rainy day going on here. I have a ton of chores to get jumping on here, so I wanted to get on early this morning, get my video uploaded so it'll be there for those folks who go look around 10 o'clock. I'm already there. Yay! I beat you to it today. Now you can either use your trimmer or just a pair of long scissors. And cut the edges off that are overhanging. Lovely. So now I have glue on my hand. I think I will have my celebrate down on the bottom right. Don't forget I mentioned a couple of workshops that I have coming up, one in August, one in October. Our August one will be a card buffet where there will be 12 designs of cards for you to make. Actually, I've already started. Got my first one done the other day. And then I've also heard from our upline that our holiday catalogs, mini catalog and stuff is going to be on delay by about a month, everything, and I haven't gone on the website to look at that yet, which kind of puts a little damper in my plans, but that's okay, I was prepared. And so I did want to do one of the holiday catalogs, or holiday cards, during the buffet. Now we can either pop our blue stars up or adhere them flat. Yeah, so if you have any questions about those workshops, those are on the BohoStamper website with some detail. I'm going to adhere my white panel to the red background, trying to keep that straight. And we can add that to our white card base. Finally got my Stampin' Seal Plus. Remember I broke my little holder for the tape runner. Just look back at that. Okay. And do I want them up or flat? Let's just make it easy to send. Let's keep it flat. I know I'm doing, these are stitched, so I want to make sure that I have the stitching on the stars. Probably would have been easier to use a glue dot. I want to have the stitching from the stars sort of facing up. So anyone have great plans for the weekend? I think we're gonna just stay here and enjoy the time at home. Hubby's been working an awful lot, so I know he wants to try to get some things done around the house if it does quit raining, as do I. I'm working on redoing a perennial flower garden that kind of was neglected when I worked. Ooh, I missed a couple glue dots down there. When I was working full time. So I'm trying to redo that garden, and you would think being at home I'd have plenty of time, but it doesn't ever work out that way. So if it quits raining this weekend, I think that's what I'm going to do. Those gold, those are kind of pretty. They're almost like antique gold. I don't know how strong the I guess they're not that old. They're sticking. And how about it? Easy peasy, quick, right? Now if you don't have word dies, you can stamp your word. There's plenty of empty space here for you to stamp, or you can stamp your message onto a piece of white and then border it with another little red panel before you adhere it to the card front. That would just brighten it up a little bit, make it lively. Okay, let's do one with the swirlies because I kind of have those out of order now. I cut them and I did not cut them straight on purpose because I thought that our flag's not going to fly straight in the wind. All these little red dots, and there's a few that didn't come out yet too. So we can pretty much do the same thing. Oh, that's the bottom. I may trim that off the top to give myself a little more room. This card truly is just a play because I've not done this one. I just sort of thought, why not use our, well, that might work out okay, huh? And then I had some more blue stars. Another celebrate or a thank you. Thank you, I think, would be more appropriate for like a Veterans Day card, not so much today, although I guess we were remembering all of our service folks. I think that's all my stars that I had cut out. And those were just run through my die cut and emboss machine with my so many stars dies. Again, I'm just going to use a white card base, cherry cobbler matte, maybe. We'll see how that looks once we adhere all of the little stripes to. Alright, I think let's put the puzzle together. This could be kind of fun. I'm going to use this, maybe some of this, because I don't want to get adhesive inside those little dots. And this is the bottom row. I'm going to allow this to hang off the bottom of the paper a little bit because I want the white to show through in between these red curves, which means I'm going to not want to cover up all of my white mat. I want some empty real estate there. And then this one was next, I believe. Yep. So, I've got those couple little dots. I don't know, maybe we will take a little ride this weekend. It's been kind of a while since we've gone anywhere. I think it was that one. Yep. Sometimes it's nice just to take our little rides, and you don't necessarily have plans of stopping anywhere. Sometimes those are the best types of little trips. Find a new place and maybe stop and have a picnic. Oh, it's our time up there. I do have to stop at a friend's house and drop off some cards she had asked for. I have those ready for her, and then I have an appointment. Then I have to go get my groceries, or there's not going to be a picnic or anything here this weekend. Definitely need some food to do that. Really, I only need a very tiny bit of this on the top. And then again, I'll just use my scissors and trim off the overhang. Actually, that's big enough. I probably should use my trimmer so that I get it straight. Lord only knows, it'll look like another flag waving in the breeze here. So we'll just trim off the excess. Same on the bottom. Still look like I have a bit of a And I think I'm going to trim down the sides because I don't really like how that white edge is showing. I would rather it was all uniform. It's my preference. I may not care. Still have a little bit. So if it doesn't bother you, you can leave it. And I think I'll even up the other side as well. Well, this might be pretty on a blue mat rather than a red mat. Huh? I'll have to take a peek at that. And I need to glue that one little teeny tiny corner there that keeps flipping up. Trying to make its presence known. Better. I think so. I think I like the blue mat behind it. Instead of the red. The red, it's just going to blend in a little bit. So my red mat was 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'll just do a blue one. Oh, I gotta trim a little bit more off of that side because of the way I trimmed up my flag. Either that or I just can't measure and I screwed it up when I did the... Still a little bit more. I must have messed up when I was cutting the... Now watch me have it too small. Oh, good grief, I did. All right. Diane, do this the right way. Get up here under the light and let's do what we're supposed to do the right way, huh? You know, I hate to say this. This blueberry bushel, well, I guess some of the other cardstock too, feels so much heavier, thicker, more substantial than some of the paper that we're getting some of our colors in now. This is really a very nice paper, this blueberry. And I don't use it a lot. I have a lot of it. I actually think it's going to have to be one of my 12 designs for the buffet, just so that I can start using some of it up. But it really is a nice way to cardstock. I think some of our local cities and stuff are going to have their Memorial Day parades this year, so that's exciting. Now let's find those glue dots that were just randomly left on my paper here. And what else? I don't have anything new and exciting to share. Just been very, I want to say boring, but I've been very busy. A lot of card making. A lot of card requests from folks. I don't know if it's because maybe I want to do this. Because things are opening back up and, you know, graduations and weddings and baby showers and then of course retirements and unfortunately still sympathy cards. I just lost a very good friend this past week. I worked with her for 22 years maybe. I was with the bank for 28 and I don't really remember exactly when they came on board, but she was a good friend. She had cancer, so another good person lost to a terrible disease. So I don't think the sympathy cards will ever stop. I mean, unless, of course, we choose to stop sending them. Which I will not. I'll always try to send my wishes to folks. And I had graduations. Two of my nieces, one graduated from nursing school and the other one got her degree, but I don't know what she majored in. I need to ask my brother when I talk to him. I don't get to talk to him. Are we not recording? Oh, it is. My phone makes it look like it's not recording anymore. We're not. Let's just make sure. Oh, it looks like it is. I think my phone is just fibbing to me. I'll add a couple gold stars to this one too. I like the antique gold looking ones, so we'll just stick with them. And so there we have another two. And I didn't even have one made beforehand. That's pretty good. I am pretty excited about that. That was, can I tell how long? 34 minutes. 34 minutes. Chit-chatted. And did 2 cards. Not bad. I still have to get a clean piece of cardboard to put on here because this is looking pretty dingy. Yeah, so there you have it. Hope you all have an amazing Memorial Day weekend and get to spend some time with your family and friends and maybe cook some hot dogs out on the grill or whatever. You're not a hot dog person. And we'll see you back here Monday. No, Monday is Memorial Day, so I will not be doing my Hello Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, no Christmas next week. So next Friday, I guess it'll be next Friday, we'll do a 15-minute card on a Friday again. And I think should probably get a Father's Day card in there, right? Father's Day is right around the corner. So I'll work on that next Friday. And until then, everybody enjoy your beautiful days out there, and see you next week.